everybody? Saturday night, here we are. Finally made it. The weekend's looking good. We did nothing today, honestly. This has been the laziest day I ever had. It felt wonderful. It felt wonderful. But I hope you're having a good lazy Saturday too. Great to see everyone. Will, how you doing? He said, I'll pick up the guitar and play. But I don't have a guitar. There you go. You can always learn. You know how we do it around here. Good to see you. Juji, I'm doing good. How about you tonight? Thank you. Thank you, Will. There you go. Shane, what's up, brother? Great to see you tonight, man. Oh, Karmic's in the house. How you doing, Karmic? Wonderful to see y'all tonight. Stinger in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, too. Hope you're having a good one. I really have no idea what I'm playing tonight. I didn't do anything today. I really didn't do anything today. I ate food, and that was it. But we'll try and figure some stuff out here for sure. Let me see what we can do. I know we haven't done it in a while. That's a good one. All right, let's get warmed up a little bit here. All right, all right, all right. We're getting warmed up for sure. I feel pretty warmed up. I didn't play it all today, but I feel good. I feel good. Everything feels wonderful tonight, mostly. All right, we'll just do, we'll do another crazy one here, and then we'll get on to it. All kinds of fun stuff. I'm just gonna play all kinds. I'll probably do just play stuff I don't normally play. See what comes out tonight. This one I know very well, so this one should be okay. This is always a nice crowd pleaser. It's always a fun one too. Let's go. Jam 5, Murder Hornets. I'm surprised. I'm just like on fire, warmed up. So I think we're good. We're just gonna keep moving on here. Play some stuff. What haven't I played in a while? We didn't do Shadows this week. Let's move on to Shadows. We'll just keep it cranking. I don't think I've done that all week. Everyone, I think I missed some comments. I was just moving and grooving. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure and hit the subscribe button. We truly appreciate it. All right, where we leave off? All right, Broken Strings. What's up, bro? Great to see you out there. Arthur Hoka, hello, man. W Hart, how you doing, bro? Nice lady show. Good to see you. How you been doing? Arthur said, "What are you thinking about chord action bass plus guitar?" I've never heard. I've heard of chord guitar. The new, recent chord guitars I've heard are pretty nice. But I've never played one, to be honest. I do know someone that bought one. They say they love it. So yeah, man, shouldn't be too bad. Lucas, nah, I play for sure, man. Hey, Lucas, he figured it out. No worries, buddy. No worries. Stinger, thanks, man. Jackson Buchanan, how you doing out there? Derail's in the house. How you doing, Derail? Happy Saturday. How you doing? Margaret, hello. How you doing tonight? Karmic said he managed to sort out the Floyd Roses. You got to sit in just right, and you realize how much the tuning was involved. Oh yeah, man. Every time you turn that screw, you got to tune it up, man. It's pretty crazy. But I'm glad I could give you that advice. I've been doing that for years, bro. Since I was probably about, I think 18 or 19. The local guitar tech in town, he showed me how to do it. So I've known since then, and I've done it on every single one of my guitars, and except for one. I have one guitar I just cannot get right for some odd reason, but all other guitars are great. They work perfectly. Nice lady, thank you so much. Nice lady said, Noah's going to get crazy with hard rock. You know that's how we do it. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Kimmy OX Secret. Oh, thank you so much. Stardust knows how to do it. Join, like, and sub, y'all. Thank you, Kim. Juji's feeling the straight fire. There you go. Nice lady. Thank you. Kimmy said, I can't do that. I know. It's a tough one. Not many people can. I can barely do it. Sir Keith, how you doing, brother? Good to see you tonight. Thank you, nice lady Shell. Scott Baker, thank you so much, dude. Judy said, I looked around, Rick. There are some great shares, but none as nice and as it has emotional and technical playing. I feel you. I think it's it's a big thing nowadays. Anyone out there, if you put the time and effort in, you could be some crazy shredder. It's not hard to do if you have the time and the dedication. You can get there really quickly. To add the melodic sense to it and have some emotion in your playing, that's a whole nother story. But getting the technicality, the technical part of it is really not difficult nowadays, for sure. It's even easier nowadays. But again, you know how I always say, it's the time and dedication. And who's got that kind of time and dedication? Not everyone does. But Bridget Tatanen, hello. That sounds very Finnish. Hope you're doing great tonight. Donald James in the house. What's up, Donald? Good to see you. Actually, I wanted to play this other one. Shadows and 1220 are kind of similar-ish. Not totally similar. I've been wanting to play this 1220. We'll do that one instead. Okay, that was 12:20 right there. Nice Phrygian mode kind of jam. I like it. I like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for everyone for hanging out tonight. I've been wanting to play this one too. I haven't played this one in a while. Here we go. It's like a ballady song called Entangled. I haven't played that in forever. I saw that one the other day. I was like, man. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Darrell's doing. I love to hear that, Darrell. Great to hear. I saw Darrell's latest. What was it? He did a Limp Bizkit. I think it was Break Stuff video. That was a good one. That looked like he was starting to get some action too. Keep going, Darrell. Keep going, brother. Scott said it's a whole lot easier. Yeah, indeed. I mean, there is every bit of information on how to play whatever style of guitar you want, whether it be super shredding, blues, rock, pop, grunge, whatever. It doesn't matter what you want to learn. It's available to learn in incredible high quantities of stuff. Whereas, you know, when I was a kid, you had to go to a teacher. You get a lesson once a week. You learn something once a week, and you know. Now you can just pretty much just open your entire brain to it. AJS Diddy KJ, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Carmen says he's more happy than to hear anything Rick plays. Thank you so much, dude. Officer Taylor's in the house. He's hoping everyone's doing well and be safe. Enjoy the life. Thank you so much. Make sure you keep them trolls off the street. And thank you very much, Officer Taylor. We appreciate you, buddy. Tim Gallagher, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you being here tonight. Sling Blade, thanks for the jewels, man. KDRC, thanks for those jewels as well. Anthony Lovuolo, man. Hello, buddy. Good to see you. Jude, you want to see your Incarnatus? I got you. I was thinking about that one too, honestly. Thought about that one. Whatever say, he got 100 guitars. Dang, bro. You must have a mansion then, bro. That's a lot of guitars. I only live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I got like 14 guitars. I can't even keep up with them. I need more room. I need a whole nother room for these guitars. All right, anyway. Entangled. I don't know. I can't remember what key this is in. We're going to find out real quick, though. played that one in a while. It's been a real long while since I played that, but it's a nice little song. I enjoy. I like the chorus to it. All right, Juji wanted to hear some Incarnata, so that is next. Let us find that one. I got so many songs. I got too many songs. All right, here we go. Incarnata. I got to load it up. All right, that's coming up. So everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the show. We truly appreciate it. All right, well, a lot of comments, and thank you so much for all the great comments. Slingblade, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Danny in the house. How you doing, Danny? Good to see you. Thank you again, KDRC. Appreciate that, buddy. Zachary, what's up, dog? Whatever it say, he said he got a PRS-ST. Nice, dude. Those are really nice. He said it plays amazing as they better, man. Those are quite expensive from what I understand. So that's good stuff, man. Congrats on that. Have fun with it, you know what I say. Bodo Slaps, yo, thanks for those jewels, bro. Appreciate that. Richard Pachente, hello. Good to see you. Donald's having some keyboard issues. I feel you, man. On my phone, I have the worst because I will type on my phone and the weirdest stuff comes out. I'm like, I didn't type that. Vanessa, how you doing? Good to see you. Broken Strings, thank you so much, buddy. Frequency, man, appreciate you, dude. Carmen said that's a seriously beautiful song, Remy. Thank you, buddy. That's an old tune, too, I think. I actually wrote that in my R&B producer days for a group, and we never used it. And I was like, I'm going to use it then. Why not? How you doing, Vanessa? It's great to see you. J-Pod Lover, party on, brother. How you doing, man? Thank you, Frequency. Hope you're having a great Saturday, Vanessa. Mark Schlingoff in the house, man. How you doing again, man? Good to see you. Will's feeling that. Thank you, buddy. Dread, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. And so far, so good. It's been a real nice, lazy Saturday. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first thing I've really done productively all day, I think. I did make a YouTube video for my channel today, but that was about it. Those are pretty easy for me to do. J-Pod, thanks, buddy. Richard, thank you. Hello to California, man. Jeff Oaks, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Donald's Rick has too many songs. I got cheat sheets. I know. It's bad. It's bad. I can't remember all this stuff. I'm getting too old to remember it. But if I, like I've said before, if I was going to go on tour or something like that, we'd have a set list of stuff, and you just play that set list. So you'd have that set list down, like 10 to 15 songs or something. But see, we do this. We just kind of swap around, go song to song every night. You never know what I'm going to do. So got to have a couple cheat sheets. All right, old Incarnatus. Is there any changes to this? I don't think so. It's a pretty straightforward jam, if I remember. It's 720. Yeah, I know. All right, we got it covered. This one's called Incarnatus. Yo, check it out. Okay, Incarnatus right there. I was a little rusty in some parts, but I got together. That's a cool tune, though. That's a good pick. Juji got a good one on that. Thank you so much. There's something else I was going to play. I heard something earlier, and I was like, man, I haven't played that in a while. Oh, yeah, here we go. I think it's this one. 0404, I think. Let me make sure this is one. Yep, this one. All right, I got the next tune. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you. Dewey Brown in the house. What's up, brother? Unchained. I know the riff. Yeah, that's a good question. That's about all I know. But that's a great riff. It's probably one of my favorite Van Halen riffs of all time, actually. Hence why I probably learned it. Karmic's feeling it. Mark, thank you so much, dude. Random Rant's back, and it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing great tonight. Kagata, hello. Random feeling it. That's a great track. How many times do we keep saying I know? It's all good. I appreciate it. Vanessa, thank you. Random says, can you do House of Rising Sun? I had it on a Guitar Classics LP. Oh, nice, dude. I would say go listen to the original, man. I will not do it any justice for you. But I appreciate you. You know that's right. And you know how we do, bro. This is all originals around here. We play a riff or two if I know it. I definitely don't know. I know the song, of course. Great song. But yeah, I never try to learn it. Don't know the chords to it. It's probably easy as heck, too. Rich said the face shows every emotion. Thank you, Richard. I don't think Rick has a better. I never know, man. I try. I feel that, Random. There you go, man. Karmic said watching you play is inspiring and humbling. Muscle memory and stamina. That's true. You gotta have it. Thank you, Richard. I feel that, man. I've heard that quite a few bits over my life, man. Thank you, dude. Stardust knows it. Join, like, and sub, everybody. Kirby says, do you know a name called Rain Green? Is that you? I remember that name, yeah. I haven't seen it in a bit, but yeah. Good to see you again, Kirby. Kirby or Rain, whatever you like. Alex Terashenko, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Spasibo. Donald wants to hear Spitfire. I was thinking about that too, Donald. We haven't played. I don't think we played that all week, or have we? I don't even know. I know we played the Viking song a couple times this week, but yeah, Spitfire, you got it, bro. DTB, man, lovely lead comment. Thank you so much, DTB. Appreciate that. Nick from Australia, I look like Lars. I've heard that before. When I was real younger, man, I really looked like Lars. It's probably because we have, that kind of Scandinavian bloodline. But yeah, I wish I had Lars's bank account rather than look like him. Anyway, DTB getting some Zach Wild vibes. Nice, dude. I feel you, Random. I probably could, man, but yeah, I don't know it. I don't know it off the top of my head. And we're recording tonight. Tonight's a big. We do a recording on Saturdays. On top of it, I'm trying to do all my originals to get some real stuff. Some people that subscribe to me aren't usually looking for House of the Rising Sun, unless I was like shredding over it or something like that, which I don't have a set to do. I don't have a track to do it over. No worries, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Donald said there's so many songs that I used to know how to play. And I know, right? Donald said you know some Lamb of God stuff. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, man. I can never imagine. I can't think of. People say, "Do you know this song?" I'm like, "Well, I played it, but I don't remember it at all." I don't, so I don't remember stuff either, especially when I was from a young kid age. But I don't know. We're gonna see if I remember this one though. I don't think I have a cheat. I do have a cheat sheet for this. Okay, there's a crazy cheat sheet for this. Okay. This one's called 0404. A lot of stuff going on this one apparently, so let's try it out. needed the cheat sheets for that one. Oof. That's a cool tune though. I really enjoy that one. There's another tune I gotta work on. I listened to. I haven't remember what it was. We'll figure it out. But thanks so much for the comments, everybody. I appreciate it. Rick Cover, what's up, buddy? Also, random rants in far north Queensland. Nice, dude. Very cool. I appreciate you, random. We do. Nick's down out Brisbane. Very cool, man. It's like, what is it, like 9 in the morning for you guys right now or something? It's like early. All right, there you go. Rick, good to see that, buddy. Juji's feeling it. Random Rant's got the comments flowing. Dean, how you doing, Dean? Good to see you, bud. Thank you, Mark. Concepts in the house. How you doing, buddy? Mark knows if drums go hard. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Yeah, Random said he just saw Haley's comment with his ears. I feel it. Donald's feeling the fire. Thank you, Donald. Stardust knows. Concepts, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Donald. Will appreciate that. Lost in the iron decks. Thank you so much, dude. DTB, man, that's a riff. Shred it out. Thank you, brother. Steve's in the house. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Scarlett Roger, hello to you. How you doing tonight? Danny, appreciate you, brother. Mihail YouTube, he says, come to Russia for fun. Man, I'd love to, dude. I mean, Yngwie's been there. You know, so many people, so many rocking, shredding metal players, metal people have been out there. I love it. It probably costs a lot of money to go to Russia, I would think. I probably have to get a crazy. I do have my passport, though. Scarlett's out in the UK. Wonderful to see you today. Hope you're doing great. Mihail say, I got to go to Russia. Spasibo, man. Spasibo. Word star from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Rory's up in Montreal. Great to see you, man. All right, what the heck was I going to do next? There's another one I haven't played in a while. It's a song called Pray. I hope I remember this one. What's the key to this? Let's see. I don't know how this one's gonna go. I haven't played this song in forever. I think I played it like one time. See what it does. So this is called Pray. I wrote this after Hunted, so see what you think. I got real lucky on that. There was a real sneaky key change in that solo I did not know about. I was very lucky to hit that, but that's a really interesting tune because we had around that time we'd written like Hunted and Hardfall, and I was like, man, we got to come up with something called Pray. I came up with that one, so that's a nice one there. I hope you enjoyed it. And some of the stuff I just haven't played in months, but man, we're gonna try and play those weird, all the stuff we can tonight. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Antonino Nelson Strokes, thanks for the jewels out there, buddy. Concepts, Rick, you said you needed a cheat sheet for the last one. I had a actually, I don't think I had that even written down on the cheat sheet, that one. I don't think. 0307. You know, I did have it on the cheat sheet, actually, but I didn't have it up. I was like, nothing in there. We got it. Mark, thank you, buddy. Unique P9092, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. We'll say he loves when we pull songs off. We're gonna try, man. I'm gonna see if I can go how deep I can get tonight. Guitar GJ, man, yo, thank you so much, Bob. Unique P, thank you very much, man. Well, what is this 411? So remember this one was something interesting. Here. 411. Is there anything on there? Okay, yeah. Oh, this is actually the one I was thinking of. This one's really crazy, actually. Okay. This one has like 4 key changes in the guitar solo. Like, crazy. All right, let me think of. Okay, I think I remember this one. All right, this one's called 0411 or 0411. How about that? All right, let's see what we got. cool one. That's a different song for sure. That solo is really neat. It just basically is like uses this Andalusian kind of progression, but I'm changing keys each time the chord changes. So there's a little more of a progressive feel to it. But I hope you enjoyed it. That's an interesting one there for sure. Let me see. I don't remember. Chris P. Bacon, what's up, dude? Good to see you there, man. Thanks so much, Chris. Mark getting some A7X. Interesting, man. That's cool. I mean, I gotta say, you know, me and Sinister Gates are cut from a very similar cloth, man. Very much so. Williams Montero, man. Good evening, buddy. How you doing tonight? Downside, he's starting to realize that tempos is a key trait to songs. It's good to experiment with different tempos. Yeah, absolutely, man. You can do all kinds of weird stuff, man. You know, things. Changing the tempo can change the entire mood of a song, for sure. There you go, Juji. Thank you so much. Metro feeling it, man. Thank you very much. Chris, thanks, buddy. De Krishna says, are you prom Moisquiel disco? I never, I didn't go to the prom. I went to the prom party afterwards. The prom was dumb. I went to the party afterwards. Ryan Nelson, there you go, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Ryan's played drums. That's awesome, dude. We got quite a community of people here that play a lot of instruments, man. It's always great to see. Eric Alvarez, how you doing tonight? River Song, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Carmen said, it's staggering to me how you can remember songs. I don't know what it is. I know, and trust me, if you knew what I did during the day, you know, with my job, there's so much information that goes along with what I do for my own job, let alone all the stuff for guitar. I'm surprised I have any brain cells left at this rate. Oto Voof, man, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Concepts. Metal G, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, let's see what else we can pull out of the wheel. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to play Spitfire. Donald did play Spitfire. I did write that down too. So we're doing Spitfire. I love playing this one too. So this ought to be fun. I need to get the Dragon on the screen too. I do have the Dragon, but I got to transfer from my computer to the projector. But this one here is called Spitfire Dragon. This one Donald requested, so check it out, y'all. good choice, Donald. Thank you for that one. That is a cool tune, man. That's like probably one of my craziest like classical setups for sure. But I hope y'all enjoyed it out there. I thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. On a Saturday night, no less. But we having some good times, as always, as always. So it's great to see everyone hanging out. Let's see where we leave off with. Donald said, we left the darn school, probably went to the party. I know, man. I was like, what was the point? I thought a lot of school dances were stupid. I went to a lot when I was young, and then like I was like, man, we were into partying, man. Plus, I was playing in a band. I didn't really care about wasting my time on that. I wanted to party. That's how it was. Jim Bergini, what's up? I've heard of Primus, yeah, of course, man. I've heard their music. I know the stuff that they played on MTV. I've never really got into them like that. Like I don't own any of their albums. I don't have any of their albums on my iTunes playlist or anything. But I remember their stuff. Yeah, great band. Larry Lalonde was originally in Possessed, one of the best death metal, old school death metal bands, and he switched from that and went to that. And Les Claypool's an amazing drummer. I don't know what the drummer's name is though, but good drummer too. Don says W don't work. What? Man. Tristan, what's up, buddy? He says, are you in a band? I'm not in a band, no, not anymore. I do everything solo now. But if you are, can you give me some? I can give you some tips on bands for sure. If you want tips on how to start a band, or you want tips on how to play guitar, let me know, buddy. I can answer any of your questions. I've been there, done that. I can promise you that. Donald James feeling the fire with some gold Ricks. Mark, thank you, buddy. Will says the amount of songs you remember just reminds you of that character from Dreamcatcher, right? I know, yeah, but that's pretty much what's in my brain. All these file cabinets, so I just got to open them. Rachel Camp, thank you so much. Great to see you tonight. Hope you're having a great one out there. Ruby Raven, what's going on? DTB's feeling the whammy work. You know how we do. Mark's feeling his children no butt off, so that's really cool, man. Yeah, I would say me and Alexi Leo are cut from the same cloth as well. We're all cut from the cloth of like Yngwie and Uli Roth and Ritchie Blackmore and stuff like that, man. And knowledge of classical music, it really helps. Mel G says your melodics are generally best. I feel you, man. You do use a pick. I always have a pick, bro. The Jim Dunlop Delrin 1.5 millimeter pick. I've used this thing, well, maybe not this one pick, but I've used these picks my whole life practically. And they last forever too, man. In my opinion, they're the best pick out there for, shredding and stuff like that. Neoclassical style shred. Thank you, Ruby. Brother Lestat, thanks for those jewels, man. All right, Tristan says 13. You want to start a band. Okay, gotcha. Tip number one, if whatever you play, find everyone else that doesn't play what you play. So find a drummer, bassist, guitarist, or whatever you play. I'm guessing you play guitar. So you're going to find yourself a drummer and a bass player at least. Drummer to start with would be the first thing. If you can find a drummer first, you're going to need the drummer first. Bass player can come later, but having a drummer is always fun to have around. So I would say get that started. Learn a couple covers. Learn some easy stuff, or learn your favorite songs, whatever they are, and practice them. Practice them, make them sound good. It's going to be the start. From there, you're going to need, you need to fill the band. So you have drummer, bass player, singer, unless you can do the singing. Because that kills one. That stops the worry of finding someone if someone can do it in your band already. But yeah, you're gonna need those three pieces, or at least the two pieces first: drummer and a bass player, and just learn songs, learn cover songs, learn whatever you guys are into. Learn that stuff. But you're gonna have to be someone has to be the leader of it too. So you're gonna have to step up and be the leader of the type of thing, and put it all together, and and then manage it essentially. Make sure everyone's at practice. Make sure everyone, you got a practice schedule. It's a lot of stuff. But I'd say first thing, go find a drummer. Find someone that's your age, plays drums, and start learning some tunes, man. Joseph Heath, thank you so much, buddy. Mel said he'll never be a streamer, but how is your sound quality so good? I appreciate that. Yeah, it took me a while to get it all squared away, but what I do, first off, I have an audio interface. Number one thing for any streamer, guitar player, bass, whatever, get an audio interface. You want an audio interface. I have a Blackline Audio Revolution 2x2. There are many others out there. There's a UAD Volt 2. There's a, what do you call it, a Scarlett, the Focusrite Scarlett, stuff like that. Costs you a couple $100. That's step number one. Number two, I use a Studio One version 8, which is a professional recording DAW. I also have 30 years of experience recording music. But then I have also a lot of plugins, that are very expensive. They get choir sounds, drum sounds, bass sounds, the whole 9 yards. On top of that, I got more plugins for the mixing part of it all too, and then I've got plugins for the mastering of it. And then I just pump it right through what's called OBS, which you could probably see. I could show it to you. This right here is OBS. It's just a broadcasting system, and I have my Studio One pumped in here on this what's called YT Live setting right here. I just pump my DAW, which is this. Like these are all the tracks that I have in my digital audio workstation right here. All these, and this goes right into this thing, and then this connects to YouTube, so everything goes right to YouTube. So it's a big chain. It took me a good time, to figure it all out and get it right. And I would like do a live. I'd record it. I'd listen to it in my car. I'd listen to it in headphones, and I'd say, well, I need to turn this up. I need to turn that up. And then when I mix songs, they're all mixed the exact same way. So nothing's ever too loud or nothing's ever too soft. And then I sat here and figured out the best volume for the guitar to kind of sit on top of it all. But yeah, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. And we got Brody pretty well set up. Brody was just using his phone microphone, and I helped him out and get that all set up. He's got the same type of setup, but he just uses YouTube backing tracks. So we pumped the YouTube backing tracks through his OBS, and then he's got the same Amplitude 5 that I use for the guitar sound. It can be pretty easy, but it's a lot of work for sure. And if anyone wants to do streaming, don't get a Mac. Stay far away from Macs. Get a PC. If you're gonna do streaming on YouTube, get a PC, a laptop with Windows 11, or a desktop with Windows 11. Stay far away from Macs if you're gonna do this kind of stuff. Broken String says melody has a track. It does, man, absolutely. Carmen says, what's the highlight of my career been as a guitarist? I would say playing at the Bang Your Head Festival in 2003 in front of 30,000 people. It's probably the biggest crowd I've ever seen with my own eyes. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. There's a lot of them. The release of my solo album, that was huge for me too. Nah, Tristan, I don't know any Slaughter Prevails. That's the stuff you and your band gonna play? I don't know, bro. That's the toughie right there. You gotta work hard for that. Ruby, thank you. Domino's Possessed was iconic, indeed. Indeed. Richard said he wasn't in the band, but he did party. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Either you're in the band and you party, or you just party. It's all good. Joshua Johnson and I said, what's the last song you played? The last song I played was called Spitfire Dragon. Or Work All Night. You said, what's your all-time? My all-time favorite band is Judas Priest. All day. I could listen to Judas Priest all day if I had to. Tristan, it's so hot. Yeah, like I say, Tristan, get a drummer first. Find a drummer, learn your tunes. After that, once you guys are good, find a bass player. That's it. Simple. So simple. Richard, I started playing at 13. I had a guitar. I was plunking around. It wasn't anything. I wasn't taking lessons or any crazy stuff like that. I was just kind of goofing off with it. And it wasn't until I was 14 when I saw Yngwie on TV, and it blew my mind. And that's when I asked my mom, I want to take lessons. I want to be like Yngwie. And that's when the journey started. CS Bob, what's up, dude? Good to see you again, man. Hope you've been good. He said he missed the jams. Yeah, man. It's good to see you. Unfran Malcriada says, hello, bro. Sorry for my bad. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. We got people. We can translate anything around here, brother. Appreciate you. I'll say he knew his plugins. Oh yeah. It's complicated, but once you know what you're doing, you can get it right. But it takes a lot to get it make it sound good. Leveling is really is key. You got to have really good levels, because YouTube will, if you're too loud, it'll mess your sound up. So you really have to really got to test it out a bunch of times. See us by the same studio that made by Presonus. Yeah. Studio One. Well, yeah, Presonus was purchased by Fender, so now it's called Fender Studio Pro, whatever. I have Studio One version 7, I think. Yeah, I think version 7. I like it. I do have Pro Tools as well. I use Pro Tools, but I only use Pro Tools for my professional jobs. When someone asks me to play leads on their stuff or whatever, I use Pro Tools. But for demos and stuff like that, the Studio One's been very, very nice. Very user-friendly, too. Mike said, yeah, I used to love it. Back in the day, man, Balls to the Walls, Metal Heart, man, some classic stuff, man. I don't know too much of the stuff like how to play it. Of course I know Balls to the Walls, that's a classic. Mel G says, drummers are the control of the music, just not usually knows hammered. That's true. Yeah, stay away. If you find a drummer and he calls himself Taz, probably just hang up the phone. I've known so many drummers. Like I've always known all these people. Like, bro, I got a friend. His name's Taz. He plays drums. Like, oh yeah, yeah. They're never that good, man. There's no one named Taz that plays drums that's any good. There's been surprisingly a bunch of Tazes that play drums in my life. Carney says 30,000 people must have been. Oh, it was great, dude. It was insane, man. It was fun. I mean, it's what I've always wanted to do. Play in front of thousands of people, man. And all the tours we ever done were mostly, 3,000 to 5,000 people, venues and stuff, which was cool. But this is like a huge festival in Germany. So, yeah, it was awesome, man. CS Boss, he didn't know that. He still got his old audio box ones on. Yeah. I got a PreSonus, an older PreSonus interface sitting in a rack over here. I never liked it, though. There you go, work. That's right, brother. Yucky Yeti says, do I know the band down? Nah, I don't know too much about them, no. Is that one with Phil Anselmo's in it, maybe? I'm not sure. True that, Mel G, Tony, that's right. Donald asked, how crazy was Richard? No, Richard's amazing, dude. Richard's the kind of guy that he wants to get it done in a day. He wants to get the whole thing done in a day. So he practices hard, man. He like rehearses crazy. And I think, for my album and for Leash Law, we rehearsed at least like a month or two in advance. And so we could walk in and Richard would just pound it out, dude. And if he made a tiny mistake, we could just punch it in and start from there. And a lot of times we could just kind of punch it in. But man, very, very seldomly, man. Richard was always on point, unbelievably on point. It's great, dude. Probably one of the greatest studio musicians I've ever seen in my life, man. He was just a workhorse, dude. That was his ethic, though, man. He always was hardworking. That's an ethic a lot of people don't have these days. Cesar Bobby, man, thank you so much, buddy. God bless you too, man. Okay, Lucky, yeah, Phil, yeah. I remember the name. I might have heard some tunes like on MTV back in the day, but I don't think it was anything. I didn't buy their stuff or get into it like that. But I thought it was all right from what I remember. Mike said he missed Sacred. All right, man, we got you covered. Mel G says you find a drummer has clean fillers, the band will be like, yeah. It's a tough thing about being in a band because when you're in a band, you start to find out real soon there's always a weak link, always one weak link in the band, and that is tough, man. And this was like my life for years. We'd have a band, man. The bass player was the weak link. Get rid of him and get a new bass player, just fixed. Then we come to find like the drummer's the weak link. Get rid of the drummer, find a new drummer, fixed. Then you find out the singer's the weak link now. You go, okay, gotta change the singer. It was like a never-ending story. I think it took me. I started playing in bands at 16. By the time I was maybe 18 or 19, I think we had like the perfect band. And we tore it up. We tore it up. Luck Yeti says, do you have any strong opinions on solid states versus tube? For me, I prefer tube amps. The amps that I use live are Marshall JCM 2000 DS100s. They're fully tube amps. I think they sound much better, much cleaner. But I'm from the 80s. I like that sound. A lot of people like solid states nowadays. It really just depends on the person and what sound they're looking for. I'm looking for a very old school Ritchie Blackmore, Yngwie, Uli Roth, Marshall amp sound. And you just can't get that from solid state. I did used to use valve states, Marshall valve states, which was basically a solid state with one tube in it. So it wasn't a complete solid state, but that tube helped. It did everything. That tube made everything. So I would say tube amps all the way. Jedediah, I've been playing for 30 years now, brother. Lucky Eddie, I would say passive. All my guitars are passive. I don't like, I had active pickups in one of my early guitars when I was really young. And you come to find out you got to make sure that battery's changed. You got to make sure that battery's rocking, and it's a pain in the ass. So I said, screw these things, man. Heather, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks, Pete. We got plenty of them. Honestly, I can see Rick firing my, oh man, dude. It was bad, dude. It was bad. It was actually, you know, it was sad, you know, but we wanted the best band, and it was always something, man. But, you know, it's hard to find great musicians. You can get lucky, or you have to, like, just get what you can, you know. Especially early on. You just got to find what you can get, and it's tough. But then, you know, the more you play up, you see people, you meet people, you see other bands, you see a drummer that's in another band, you go, we need a dude like that. And you finally talk to that guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of this band. Okay, join our band, you know. It was a never-ending story, man. Cincy says tubes, heck yeah. Lux got his 5150 tube, that's what's up. Yeah, tubes got that warmth, bro. That's right. Mike B talking about the 412 Mesa Boogie. Dude, I used to have 4 of them, man. 2 stacks of Mesa Boogie 412s. They had the Black Widow speakers in them. They were phenomenal, dude. Like, phenomenal. Unfortunately, over the years, I sold them one by one. For, you know, for whatever reason, I needed money. You know, I needed money. So I would sell one, and then it got down. I sold the last one too, but back in the day. Sucked. Because those things were sick sounding. They sounded so sick, man. But no, I got JCM 800 cabinets now with the GT 1275s. I do enjoy those. I like them a lot. No problem, Frog. I do play acoustic Metal GX. Yeah, unfortunately, we're in a position right now with YouTube. I used to do it on Saturdays. I'd play, but man, my YouTube channel is like taking some hard hits right now, bro. So I'm trying to recover from this, and when we get back to a recovery mode, I'll probably start playing it again for sure. But you can always go back, and there's some lives. If you look at all my live streams, there's one with a certain a different thumbnail to it. And that's usually the ones that would play live acoustic on if you want to check it out. But well, hopefully we'll get it back together soon. Unfortunately, man, but YouTube's I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's getting to the point where like I will gain 20 subscribers in a night, and the next morning I wake up and I've lost like 10 of them. And then the longer the day goes, they just keep dropping. There's something very strange happening. My views have been really low, but I mean, it's whatever, you know. I gotta keep playing. You gotta keep going and do what I do. But you know, the road to 100K is a very long one. Let's say that. But we keep working. We keep having fun. And that's all there is, man. You gotta have fun. You gotta be happy doing it. And that's right. All right, Jedediah, take care of yourself, buddy. Thanks, Frog. I appreciate that, man. I mean, it's weird, you know. Right now, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook, they're all blowing up. I've got viral videos on all 3. YouTube's like, we don't care. We don't care what you put out. It's like, ugh. So, well, you know, I have fun doing what I do. I enjoy it. I turned off all the numbers on my channel here, so I don't see how many people are here. I don't know how many likes there are. I don't know what's going on. I just play. And sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to put your head down and push forward, man. You got to keep working. That's right, man. Just keep jamming, man. Thanks, Sufi. Frog says everyone I follow on YouTube says that, Rick. Thank you, buddy. Joey Ruma. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know. There's certain people that are not having a problem at all. There's others that are struggling, you know. I see it all the time. Like Brody's his channel's kind of struggling. Abby, her channel's struggling. Guys like Ross Ellis Dixon, or Ross Dixon Ellis, he's not getting anything. Jay Tarantino, one of my friends, he's one of the best guitar players I know, dude. And he can't get nothing going on YouTube. Lawrence Coleman has been doing pretty good, but not as great as he was. But he's almost at 10,000 subs. So but you see it, you know. And I watch, I go around and I see. But I see other people that are getting massive amounts of views and stuff, you know. So, but you can't be discouraged. You can't compare yourself to anybody. Everyone does something different. Everyone's looking for something specific. So, you just gotta work, man. It's all about working and having fun doing it. That's all you can do. But that's why we're here. And Mike B wanted Sacred, man. So let's crank that up. One of my favorites, man. Let's get it. Sacred right there, man. That is a cool tune. Good one, Mike. Good. That's a real good request right there, bud. Appreciate you on that one. That is a tune. I got one right here, right above that 0906, man. So we're gonna pop that one off, man. But I hope you're enjoying the channel. I really, really appreciate y'all doing, y'all hanging out with me tonight. Mike said he want to start one, but he's like, hey man, it depends on what you got, man. You never know, man. I've seen people on here that they can barely play guitar. They can literally barely play guitar. But they on here doing it, man. You know, maybe they're learning. I don't know what they're doing, but I mean, it's got probably the worst guitar sound I've ever heard in my life, sadly. They don't know what they're doing. The guitar is partially out of tune, but they're going for it, you know. So God love them, man. God love them. Donald said, his channels like The Rails or Dreads have been doing good. Yeah. I mean, YouTube, if you're a new content creator, a new channel, doing stuff like music, YouTube will try and help you, man. They'll push you out there a little bit. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, they hit the scene and man just start blowing, they're blowing up. They get it, but you get a good amount. But then it's kind of like YouTube starts to kind of feed you people, and then the moment that you stop eating, YouTube will say, "Oh, okay, you don't want no more food? Okay, we'll dial it back." So you have to be extra consistent. You have to do so many things. But yeah, like Darrell got 1,000 subs. Dread, he's moving up. He's like close to 200 subs now. He just started. But you know what? The best thing about it? They're having fun doing it. You can tell they're just having fun and enjoying it. And trolls are gonna be trolls. They're always gonna be trolls. You can never escape the trolls. But they all have moderators, so that's a good thing. Savvy Strings, thank you so much. Mike's feeling. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. There you go, Metal. He knows what's up. Will, thank you very much. Lucky A said those bands are like angelic voices crying out, I stand with silver. Man, that's a nice comment, man. Thank you very much for that. I truly appreciate that, man. I'll try. Richard said you communicate with everyone. I feel that personal touch. I think so. And thank you for that. Yeah, because it's amazing. I'll watch. I don't name names, but I've seen one guy. He barely talks to anybody. He just talks about himself. Yet hundreds of people pile in there to watch. It's like, and it's like, why would I want to watch someone that's not going to at least, interact with me in some form or fashion, even if I have a question or something? I read every comment, and I talk to every single person here, depending on what their comment is, And I try and do that on my YouTube comments as well, on my comments, at least interact somehow, But there's people out there that don't interact at all. They don't say nothing to nobody. It's like really weird. But I don't know why anyone would want to hang out with that, but I can't say nothing other than that. Frog, no, that's some relaxing fire. Hey, Mark, thank you, buddy. Karmic said, I think there must be something within the hierarchy of YouTube going on. YouTube's algorithm is ever changing. It's constantly changing. And, it wants to see something. It wants to see certain things. I know what it is for short videos. I know what it is for long-form videos. I haven't figured it out for lives. I don't know what they're looking for. Now, mostly, realistically, like when you start your live, you want to see immediate likes and immediate comments and things like that. At least every single person that shows up, you want them to like the stream. And that's a signal to YouTube going, hey, something's going on here. Let's send more people. So when that occurs, that's where it's at. And I can't make it happen. It's up to you guys. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think, the more people that start showing up and the more people are liking the stream and subscribing, things like that, it sends signals out there. But other than that, YouTube just says you're just in the doom scroll, basically. Thank you, Mike. Leonard Claire, thank you so much, buddy. Ruby, appreciate you. Thank you. Frog knows it, man. Luck said he's just happy the algorithm brings me to Rick Stream. I know, man. You never know. I mean, shoot. I don't talk about it too much, but Star and I have another channel that we work on. It has nothing to do with music. It has nothing to do with nothing you guys would probably be into. But, we put out a video today. It didn't hit the algorithm for 3 hours. It took like 3 hours for the algorithm to finally go, oh, let's put this video out and barely show it to anybody. So it's really hard, man. especially when you're a new channel. We're figuring it out step by step, day by day. We're getting big on Instagram like crazy. It's like, wow, who would have thunk? You're a brand new channel. We're doing great on Instagram, but we can't make it work on YouTube yet. So YouTube's very particular, very sophisticated. Sometimes it feels like you could just toss anything out there and YouTube would throw it to everybody. But it's very strange. Mark, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Frog. James, how you doing, buddy? Mike said that's a magical tune. Thank you so much, dude. Will said he love it when you get that guitar singing. Yeah, that song right there has got it all, man. So it's a wide open canvas to just paint beautiful voices on it. And Mark knows music to soothe the beast. That's right, dude. There you go, Frog. Karmic's feeling them high notes, man. We was getting up there, man. That 24th fret, man. I can't live without it, man. Thanks, Frog. Bummy Johnson, thank you so much, dude. You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome too, Lucky. Thank you. Big French right into his house. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Frog, thanks, brother. Metal GX, that was called Sacred. Sacred, yeah. Dax, how you doing? Juji, thank you. Thanks for subscribing, Dax. Shandy, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional in the semi-rare stone color. I say semi-rare because there's still 3 of them out there on the Reverb and eBay. At least I think 4 now. Nathan, I don't play any Oasis, brother. I appreciate you, man. I really do. But yeah, I do original material. But I got nothing bad to say about Oasis. They made more money than me. Let's see. McFrench right knows how you know how we do. Appreciate you, Lucky. Zach said he's gonna name his kid Lemmy. There you go, man. Mike knows. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Mike says the members only doesn't know. Yeah, it does and it doesn't. I don't do any members. It's just the thing YouTube gives out there. It's just something I can give just a little extra to people that want to support me even more. But I don't think that has no bearing on anything really. On your algorithms, it's all about engagement. Your YouTube algorithm wants to see engagement. Warner, I'm doing pretty good today, buddy. How about you, man? McFrench, no, that's how we kick it. Don said he mod for Dread. Oh man, dude. I'm a moderator for Derail. I went into his chat one time and he made me a moderator. Like, no, I don't want to be a moderator nowhere. Mike said he's gonna get a subscription. Ain't no problem, brother. No problem, man. Rich said, do you have any actual sheet? I don't, not particularly, no. I've been working on some. There's a guy on Reddit that he tabbed out, or I'm sorry, he did tablature and musical staff sheet music for Fire Within, which is amazing. Don said that's the only place where I'm a mod. Yeah, I don't want to be a mod. Not me, man. I just like to hang out, I just like to hang out. Mike knows what's up, that's right. Casey runs one here, a little docking. Oh, we can do some docking. Mark said his son's name is Manzari, Ray Manzari. There you go, there you go. We got some time for some docking. I'm going to do that, and then we'll do this 0906 song. What haven't I played? I haven't played, In My Dreams is the best docking I got, man. We're just going to do that. Some good old-fashioned docking right there, you know. George, man. George is definitely one of my top 10s, man. He's a great player, man. Still great, man. Amazing. All right, what I was going to do 0906 up in here. Oh, man. 0906 is from last year. Wow. All right, what's a fun song to play? I haven't played it all. I haven't played this one all week. We'll do that. Joey Ruma, thank you so much for subscribing. I truly appreciate that, man. Donald James said you're gonna learn a new docking song. Which one, man? I love docking, man. Yeah, a docking pops up on my playlist all the time, man. I'm like, yes. I need to go back and relearn like a Kiss of Death or whatever. I saw Abby put a video of Kiss of Death. Like, man, I need to remember that one. Mike, I love you, my dream. That's my favorite, dude. It's a great song, man. Mike, thank you. McFrench Fries feeling it. Lux said this make me want to hear Bark at the Moon. Oh shoot, well, we could do that too, man. Casey said that made his night. That's what's up, man. Thanks, Luck. Anti-social. Yeah. I know Joe personally, man. He's a great dude, man. Yeah, an amazing player. I remember I first found him on the what was it called? Shred. Night of the Living Shred. I can't remember. Or Shred Metal Symphony, something like that. It was a long time. It was like back in 90 something. I first heard that. I was like, whoa, dude. Because he was like, he sounded like Yngwie. I mean, he sounded like Yngwie should be sounding, you know, kind of, if that makes sense, you know, like Yngwie kind of changed his style. Like a lot of people didn't totally love it, but Joe was playing like the Yngwie style from like pre-accident Yngwie, which is what is my favorite. Yeah, Joe's amazing. I've known him for a long time too, man. Mike Wayne said, "Oh, well, why don't we just knock it? We're gonna do Bark at the Moon. We'll do a little Rat." And he made it amazing. We don't want to knock him out, man. Noble said another one's a Dreamworks. Oh, that's a good one. I don't like the way I played the solo of it. I need to practice on it. But I love the Dreamworks. The Dreamworks is one of my favorite songs as well. That's such a great tune. All right, so what we got? Bark at the Moon. We'll just crank out some jams here. We'll do Bark at the Moon, Round and Round. And I'll probably do Last in Line solo. I don't want to do all of the whole Holy Diver jam tonight. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do got a lot of tunes here, man. God, what was I looking for? Oh, Bark at the Moon. Okay, Bark at the Moon. We'll do Bark at the Moon, and then I'll figure it out here. There's that Bark at the Moon. I remember that. What was the other thing I was supposed to play, man? I'll tell you. Oh, Rat, Round and Round. Yeah, okay. Rat, Round and Round. Let's do that. And then we'll end it with Last in Line. All right, let's see if we can remember this one. let's see if we can rat round and round. Let's see if I can pull this last line off. I haven't played this in a minute. All right, there you have it, man. That's like 3 guitar heroes right in a row, man. We have Vivian, Warren, Jake. Dang. Insanity. Gotta love it though, man. That's all the stuff that I played when I was a kid, you know. I love to play that stuff as a kid. All right, we're still trying to play 0906 up in here. Okay, here we go. All right, load that up. And then we'll do one more after that. I got a good idea. I haven't played in a minute. But everyone, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe if you're new to the channel. We appreciate it. Where we go? Mark Love, Rat. There you go. There you go, Luck. There, that's what's up, Anti. Don said he found out Lynch doesn't do sweep picking, and he improvised. Yeah. It's crazy, man. His mind just works in such a crazy way, man. Luck, you're welcome, buddy. Donald's he used to play Round and Round today. Nice, dude. Cool tune, man. We used to play Round and Round, Wanted Man, Lay It Down, something else. Not Lack of Communication. What's that tune? You're in Love. That was it. There you go, Luck. Mark, thank you, man. Kind of want a little burn, Jim. I actually have the track on here, dude. I haven't played it in a while. I was like... I have to practice it. I'll have to remember it. I learned it like real quick once and played it like maybe once or twice and I haven't played it since. Mark's getting electrified, that's right. McFrench feeling that mighty docking sound. Thanks, Lucky Yeti. I think you will. Outside Kid, man. So this is the art right here. You're going, I hope so, buddy. Thank you, man. Thanks for those jewels. Lucky Yeti getting the Gucci's on that. That's what's up, Mark. Mike, thank you. Luck going back to high school days. That's how we do it, man. McFrench said, yeah, now some Bark at the Moon, RR style. There you go, buddy. That's what's up, man. There you go, Mark. Thanks, Luck. Will says, you'll know for the first time if you're evil or divine. Great one, yeah. I never got into a testament like that, Mike. I remember hearing them on MTV, but never really got me into it, you know. I think Alex Skolnick's a great player, though. There you go, Big French. That's how you do it. Lucky said you wish you learned some Alice in Chains. Yeah, I learned a couple. My favorite songs were like Wood and Them Bones. Those are the two I know pretty decently. All right, let's see. All right, 0906, man. This is an old classic. Let's give it a shot. 2906, man, what a crazy tune that is. Man, I like that one. Oh man, the arpeggio breakdown is that's hard, man. That was pretty good tonight, man. Man, you can go shredding crazy on those. It's like 30-second note arpeggios. All right, I haven't played this one in a long time. I'm gonna try and get it right, hopefully. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. Mark said he listened to Alice in Chains. I don't think I even have any on my iTunes playlist at all. Carter said he's been trying to learn Burn, right? It's not easy. That's not an easy one, yeah. I mean, it's the whole song itself is like the rhythm and stuff. It's not bad. It's the solo, man. It gets crazy, dude. But I'll have to. I'll sit down again. Hopefully, maybe this week and hash it out again, man. There's some fun stuff to play. The little arpeggio, a little dual, two-note arpeggio or three-note arpeggio thing he does is fun. I know that Stargazer. Stargazer is an old classic, man. We played that the other night, I think. Lux said that reminded me of Hatred Cloud. I never heard no death. I heard like one Death Cloud. That bat metal song is the only Death Clock I ever heard, I think. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mike. Will, appreciate you. Lucky's feeling the metal. Just Me, how you doing? Karmic knows Stardust don't play, man. Lux feeling that aggression there. You go, Mick French, thank you. Dorothea, what's up? But yeah, Richie Rich, of course, man. That was a funny cartoon. Stardust says, when it comes to insulting Rick to anyone in chat, then yes, of course. They can try. I'm so insulted by that his comment. I want to look at his channel though, real quick. What's his name? I stole my friend's toast. Now that's an 11-year-old kid type of name right there, and he is. I do all kinds of things: hunt, Roblox, Clash, fishing, and more. That's me. I stole my friend's toast. I play baby games. I play little kid games. That's him. So yeah, that's totally a little 11, 12-year-old kid style stuff, man. But he don't know. He's dumb. Anyway. Lux said, I didn't see what they said. Oh yeah, it was nothing. Typical. We have his T-shirt. I wonder if I can show you the T-shirt. I'm gonna show you this. I don't even care anymore. Let me find this. Let me find my link. If you can even see it. We made it. I still haven't finished it yet. Where the hell is it? Okay. Oh man, I gotta sign it. Hold on. Let me sign it. Let me sign it. I'll show you this T-shirt. This is like the troll deal. They love to say these things. They love to like do these things to me or whatever. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can get a good shot of this. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this and blow it up a little more. I'll take a screenshot so you can. No, I didn't say no video, you dummy. God damn. Camera. All right, let me save that. You're gonna love this one. This is the Rick Renstrom troll T-shirt we're working on right now. I'm gonna get 2 seconds, 2 more seconds. I just want to get to the point where I can zoom in on it for you guys. Okay, here we go. All right, let me turn on my display. All right, so this is the Rick Renstrom troll T-shirt. I'll see if I can get a good look at that. Now, yeah, either the trolls, they think they're funny. They'll either put a dinosaur emoji, or what is this, a lobster, a crab, or something like that, and then like a vertically challenged person, dwarf or whatever, because they think most people think that I'm only like 4'2" or something. When actually I'm 6'2". But this is going to be the picture of it. You got your dinosaur, we got your lobster crab dude, and you got your vertically challenged person, and they're all playing ukuleles on top of that, because we get those guys that come and go, bro, is that a ukulele? And I'm like, yeah, ukulele. So I hope you enjoy that. That should be out soon enough. Hopefully soon we'll get that out there. Sarah says, no kid is immune to rudeness, so they get schooled. That's true. That's true. Don says, kind of cute in a way. I hope parents looking at him. I know, right? Luck said he grew up in the 80s. The names we recall are not allowed to be said anymore. I know. You know, the one name we like the most is, it's now called intellectually handicapped. That's the new R word right there. So we do say that to certain people. Thomas Aluski, how you doing, buddy? There you go, Carmen. You know, these people think it bothers me or something like that. You know, nothing bothers me. I could care less what anyone has to say. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. It don't matter to me. That's just one more interaction, you know, for the chat. Sorry, so I don't think I've seen any other YouTuber to be so unaffected by trolls. They actually make sure. I know. Because it doesn't bother me, you know. I find it funny. I think it's funny. And we've seen it ever since I've been live streaming, even on TikTok, we see things like this. So why not take all the things that people try and insult me with or think that I will be insulted with and then put it on a t-shirt. Anyway. That's how we do, yo. That's how we do it. But anyway, I got one more tune in me, man. An old classic. I hope I remember. I've been forgetting the solo to this. I haven't getting the solo right. But Tears of Time. It's a cool song. I like the sentiment of it. I like the music of it. So we'll crank this one out. If you're hanging out and you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure and do so. We appreciate it. But this one's called Tears of Time, and that is going to be it after this. Let's crank it up. said Tears in Time. I got the solo perfectly on that. That was the best I played that solo in a while. I think I nailed that one. That felt good. So I thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Appreciate you. We did a lot better tonight than yesterday. Yesterday was a rough night, man. After all said and done, because I don't see the numbers. I don't look at the numbers. I don't know what's going on. I just do my thing and then stop the show when it's done and then look at the numbers. And yesterday I was like, man, what happened? But tonight we doubled what we did last night. So that's a good sign. And we keep cranking. We keep going. We keep pushing back. We keep pushing back, clawing our way back up to the top, man. It's like when you fall, you got to get back up, man. That's what we're doing right now. Down those cat back. That's how you deal with the trolls. Turn the tables. We do. You know how we do it, brother. Luck said, glad the trolls don't get. I know, bro. I mess with them hard too. I make them feel bad. I can make anyone feel bad. I don't like to do it, but you try and make me feel bad, I can make you feel real bad. Plus, I have the power to look at someone's YouTube page. If they have any type of ammunition for me to use, I'm going to use it. Will said, that's 200 likes. Very cool, man. Thank you, Will. Thanks, Mark. Mike said he's feeling every emotion. No, he's enjoying that one. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Will says, compared to Mama Shred Star, oh, you got to watch Star in Brody's channel. Man, she don't mess around. Brody, we don't want no one messing with Brody. Brody's doing his thing, and he don't need to get. The kids these days are a lot. Their skin's not as thick. So these kids need to be protected from this stupid stuff. And in a way, sometimes they gotta come. You gotta let one through to let them come back at it and know how to deal with it. I don't think they should be completely void of it, but not as much as anyone. In my opinion. Thank you, Karmic. Vicky knows that's right. Thank you, Vicky. Bushini Kritos on piano, man. Thank you so much, buddy. And yeah, because Mama, Mama is Brody's mother, and Mama don't play, man. You don't mess with Brody like that. Vicky, I don't teach lessons, but I do have lessons on my channel you can check out. Also, I have a Discord channel with a ton of lessons on how to do things. So I would suggest anyone wanting to learn stuff that I do and how I do it, go to my Discord. There's a lessons and learning channel with probably 20 plus exercises and scale lessons and things like that. Luck Eddie, you're welcome, buddy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for those jewels. There you go. Mike, Tears of Time, Time. Don said that's a chill ass song, great. So thank you, buddy. Yeah, the last couple of times I played, I haven't gotten it right, but that time I got it right. Because it's the same chord progression, obviously, but I have certain ways to do things, certain build ups. So that's right, Karmic. Yeah. Yeah, well, why not? I mean, he's still a kid. He's under the age of 18, and I don't think anyone should be subject to any type of trolling and bullying or whatever. I mean, that's just the way the world works these days, unfortunately. Not much you can do about it, but you just take it on the chin, come back, punch back. That's it, man. And then block that person. You just they'll never come back unless they start a whole new account or whatever. Hey, Jack Crow, brother, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Very, very kind of you, man. Thank you, dude. Thanks, French. Appreciate you, buddy. Jack wants to buy a guitar. He's left-handed. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Plenty of companies make them left-handed out there these days. So you got it covered, man. I hope you get one. I hope you get one soon, man. There you go, Mike. No worries. Fun goal. God bless you, brother. Too Fast for Love tribute. What's up, dude? Hey, that's awesome, man. You guys are probably better than Motley Crue right now. Unless John 5 though. John 5 I think John 5 is carrying the band. But man, that's cool, man. Yeah, I used to listen to old Crue. Everyone knows this one. We wanted to play that song when I was a kid in the band, and like our drummer had to get a stupid cowbell just because that one song, just to go clunk clunk dun, dun, dun. Like that's the only time he ever uses cowbell. Was for that song. Don said, "With Mama, it's understandable. Brody gets some wild stuff, man. Yeah, it's weird, you know. I don't understand it, you know. Like, where are these people and like, where do they come from? Like, what are y'all doing? Crazy, man." Jack said, "I love Molly." Yeah, I used to love Molly when I was a kid, man. You know, Shout at the Devil, Too Fast for Love, Theater of Pain. Man, there's some classic freaking tunes, man. Classic albums. Too Fast, they're playing up in Michigan. Nice, dude. Good on you, man. It's always the best thing to play out live and have some fun, man, doing that. I haven't played out. Last time I played out live was 2023. It was fun. Jack says Cinderella's a cool band. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I love Cinderella. At least the first album. Night Songs album is a masterpiece of LA rock, you know. That whole album's killer, man. Garmick said you agree. Yeah, Tommy Lee's still up there. I think if you look at the whole band, John 5 is on point, you know, 100%. Tommy Lee still got it. Nicky, I mean, I don't know, man. You know how Nicky is. And then Vince, forget about it. Vince is done, dude. Vince is done. Mark said his daughter's in the crew right now. Nice, dude. Nice. Mike, yeah, they were a good band, man. I feel kind of bad for King's X, you know, because they were kind of like right in between the 80s metal thing and the grunge thing, and it just didn't carry over, unfortunately, for them, because like grunge took over, and they kind of missed. You know, it wasn't their fault. The people kind of missed the boat on them. But yeah, great band, dude. If you want to check out something newer, Doug Pinnick and George Lynch did a thing called what's that called? King KPX or something? It's really good. Cole Carl, no, I don't know too much UFO, dude. I got into Michael Schenker group more than anything. I love listening to Michael Schenker group. Gary Barden, Gary Barden's one of my favorite singers. Graham Bonnett's one of my favorite singers. He had them both. Strangely enough, and cool, it's super cool that Gary Barden actually follows me or is friends with me on Facebook. I'm like, what? Out of nowhere, man. The real Gary Barden. It's amazing. And because he's one of my favorite singers of all time. I wasn't probably ready for it. I would. He made an album. I would have loved to play on it. I would have loved to play on that album. But yeah, he's a great dude. And I love that era of Schenker, Assault Attack and stuff like that, man. It's amazing. Chuck Manise, what's up, buddy? Too Fast says they love to play Wisconsin Hayward. Right now they're having problems. Oh man, shoot. Yeah, up north's probably good, man. I remember when I was up north, there's a lot of tribute bands out there. And they do very well, man. That's cool, bro. G-Bar, thank you so much, buddy. Mike said you love it. Yeah, I never got into him. I mean, maybe I heard a couple tunes, you know, but yeah. Jack Crow said Vince been eating too many donuts for a long time. I played at the Rocklahoma Festival in 2018, and Vince Neil, like the Vince Neil solo band was playing. He didn't look too good there either, man. Jack, I don't listen to too much Alice Cooper, man. Yeah, whatever, that Poison song was really cool, and whatever, School's Out, and what else did he do? Feed My Frankenstein, stuff like that. It was pretty cool, man. My nose, yeah, Michael Schenker for sure. Lights Out in London. I've heard that one. That's a good one. Mick French says some same with Dangerous Toys. Oh yeah, Jason McMasters, dude. What a killer singer too, man. Yeah, they kind of got screwed too, man. They were starting to get big, and then yeah, grunge hit, man. It was like it just didn't carry over, you know. Carmen said it's like Vince isn't there when he's with the band. He doesn't want to be bothered. I know, right? It's kind of weird. The videos, the meme videos of him singing like lyrics like terribly is just like too funny, man. Like, how can he not sing these lyrics, bro? Harada, hello, good to see you. Too Fast says Wisconsin for us right now because it's just that our own bass player is having problems there because he got caught. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's how Nikki Sixx doing it nowadays, doing backing tracks and stuff. But it is, man. Mike said John 5 is awesome, dude. John 5 is awesome. There you go. Hurrah knows Assault Attack. One of my favorite songs is that On and On. What a riff, dude. What a riff, man. Like, that is a killer. On and On, man. That's it's one of my favorite Michael Schenker Group songs. I love that song, man. Donald said, yeah, John can play anything, dude. Like, that dude could play anything. He could be in any band and play whatever they wanted to. If Yngwie needed a guitar, if Yngwie needed to take a day off, John 5 could walk in there and probably play a whole set, man, and kill it, man. He's that good. Yeah, I really like John 5. I know a lot of people think he's kind of weird or whatever, or something. But that dude can play. And he seems like a real nice guy too, man. He's just a kid. He was just a kid like everyone else, man. You know, growing up, listening to like Yngwie and all these dudes. You know, yeah, man. You get really good and you find opportunities. You know. Jared said, I remember when you showed him doing Welcome to the Jungle. Oh, there you go, man. That's pretty cool, man. Mike said, y'all remember? Yeah, I remember Kicks, Blow My Fuse stuff, man. Bushini, thank you, buddy. Captain Nemo, that's a hard tune, man. I never got into it. I started listening to it recently. Like, man, that's a really crazy tune, man. I like that. I like it a lot, though. I'm starting to figure it out a little bit. Don said, you remember Jackal? Yeah, Rob Rock opened up for Jackal back in 2004 or 2003 or something at the House of Blues. Saigon Kick was a really good band, yeah. That song, that Love Is on the Way is a fantastic ballad, and that guy was using a Chet Atkins SST, man, so good. I think it sounds so amazing, man. All right, man. Well, I think we got it all covered tonight, y'all. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Truly appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow night. Same time, same sandbox, 9 o'clock. But it was a much nicer night tonight. I really thank each and every one of you for hanging out and swinging by. I don't know if anyone's streaming right now. I don't think Brody's not streaming tonight, I don't think. Yeah, I got nothing on my streamers list, man. No worries. You got to doom scroll yourselves, man. Mike said, "When It Will Rain" is jam. That's a nice one. Built to Destroy. That's a good one. Slaughter was great too. Yeah. Too Fast said our Carnival of Sins in next month. Oh man. Will have a good one, man. Take care. Don Hannon knows Loudness. Loudness is great. Yeah. I used to get into a lot of Loudness as a kid, and my favorite's that album with Mike Becerra. That what's it called? Soldier of Fortune or whatever. Man, that tune's killer, dude. Don knows. Same time, same sandbox. That's right. Cole Carl, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you swinging by. Big French, yes sir. On the 9, you know how we do. On the dot. Today I was like a couple minutes late. We were goofing off with this projector thing again, but we're gonna figure something out. It's not as it's blurry a little bit. It's not focusing. There are focusing issues. So. Got to work on that. But anyway, here's one for Don. Old classic, man. All right, Too Fast. I'll see you tomorrow after we play our show at 8. Sounds good, brother, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Donald James, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging. Will, thank you, buddy. Take care. Everyone else, have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're at in this world. Everyone stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. That's all we got. Well, I hope you have a great one, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.